What's going on, everybody? Jamie and Matthew here from Sharonatsea Travel. Matthew, where are we today?
Right now we're at the Hilton Hotel in Long Beach getting ready to board the Carnival Firenze.
That's right, guys. We are here. We flew in last night from Arizona, just Matthew and I. It's a father-son cruise. We'll talk more about that later. So make sure you watch the rest of the video to find out why just myself and Matthew are here alone in California, ready to board the Carnival Firenze. It's cruise day. Let's get this party started. All right, well, there is the Queen Mary, right? If you don't know, that is now a hotel. So if you're staying in Long Beach, you can definitely spend the night there and walk right over to the cruise ship. And there she is, the Carnival Firenze, right there waiting for us. All right, now here's a little tip for you. Matthew and I grabbed an Uber from the hotel to come over here. The line to get into the port was a mile long, but our Uber knew, just like we knew, if you come into the Queen Mary parking lot, they can drop you off. You're in and out like that. All right, so there we go. We just got dropped off right there. Like I said, that long line is just over the cars over there. That's where the parking lot would be for the port. There's the dome. That's where we're heading towards. And there's the Firenze again. See, and here's some folks that know the deal. You step outside, you get picked up at Queen Mary, you get dropped off here. Saves you a lot of time and headache. All right, everybody, make sure you throw a couple bucks to your guy there when he takes your bags. Hook them up. They're working hard out here, right?
You guys got that right there.
All right, thank you, my friend. We appreciate
make sure their bags get on board, not in the water, okay?
Yeah. All right, buddy, thank you very much, man. Appreciate you.
Enjoy.
Thanks, guys. All right, so I mentioned we bypassed this whole line here as people are coming in, dropping off, picking up, and everything like that. Now we got all the time in the world to scope out the port area. All right, there's the view. That's what you like to see. You can see all the pictures online from here. Just a little bit off to the side of the dome here at the port. A beautiful look at the Carnival Firenze. Matthew was saying he likes the colors of this cruise ship. Matthew, what do you like about the colors?
It's Charger Blue.
Charger blue with a little gold trim. And there's a big C up there. Does that stand for Chargers? You never know. It could. We are in LA, baby. All right, so there you go. We got here early. Just Matthew and I were poking around. Again, take the tip, get dropped off at the Queen Mary. It'll save you a lot of trouble. We walked up, we dropped off our bags there with the porter like you saw, and now we can just hang out. There's no rush, not a lot of people getting off the ship. So here's the deal, here's what happened. The cruise ship got in late this morning. We think, one thing we heard was that it was a delay of a pilot ship. Another thing we heard was it just gets in at 8 here. So I'm not 100% sure what happened, but they're still taking people off the ship. Usually they start at about 7:30 to disembark. Today I don't think it started till like after 9. So we got a little time to wait, but we figured why wait at the hotel when we can just wait here close to the ship. So that's what we're doing, and we're just gonna hang out, maybe see some friends around the port here, because a lot of them are gonna be on this cruise. Thanks for coming with us. Thanks for hanging out. And by the way, if you enjoy the content, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, I don't know, hit the notification bell so you know when new videos are coming out, and share the video with friends and family that are going on the Carnival Firenze. And again, if it's your first time here, across the street is the parking lot. It's super, super close and really easy to get back and forth to. Folks are gonna get dropped off, come across the street, and they're gonna walk this way. And the check-in, we're right over there. Well, this is a little bit new. They got a little shopping going on right here. I've never seen this before at the Port of Long Beach. Kind of cool here. I know a couple of guys that would love a hat like this. If you forgot to bring your sunglasses, you can get hooked up right here. Even a little sunscreen. Cash only, baby. Bring the cash. All right, so you've heard about it, but now you can see it for yourself. The Queen Mary, if you stay at the Queen Mary, this is literally the walk. You get off the ship and whoops, boom. And you're here. I mean, it's that easy. This is where you enter. They have arrival time signs that are up here, depending on what time you're supposed to be here, and you can walk right in and boom, you're ready to go. All right, so we got in the right lane, and now I'm following Matthew because he knows what to do. He's been through this once or twice. That's right, Matthew, I'm following you, buddy. And here we are. We got a little line here. We're going to get to one of the tables, and then we'll go to a little waiting area and see how long it takes to get on this ship. We're expecting about a 2-hour delay at least. Right, Matthew?
Yeah. You know, what's funny is the general line looks shorter than the VIFT line.
Well, I think sometimes you get on these newer ships. This is technically, it was originally the inaugural sailing, right? And now it's the second sailing because they
added one.
Yeah, they added one. Some of the inaugural folks are a little pissed off about that, but we'll talk about that another day. And so this is officially the second sailing of the ship. And there's a lot of priority guests that are sailing, you know, the Diamond, the Platinum. They love to get on these ships early. All right, well, you guys know that usually Sharon's the one that's handling all the documents and the paperwork, right? She's our fearless leader, and she wasn't able to make it due to a family emergency we had back home. So Sharon and Callie, we miss you ladies. We love you, and we'll be cruising again with them soon. But again, like I mentioned earlier, it's a boys' cruise, just Matthew and myself. Hopefully we have all our right documents. I think we do. I got this piece of paper. I think I got a passport in my pocket. I think that's all we're going to need, right, Matthew?
Yeah, should be.
Keep your fingers crossed. All right, so we made it in. We're rolling up here. They got all the pictures if you want the Firenze pictures. Now, if you have a cash account, you know, you don't have a card, or you decide you want to put a card on file, you can get into this line right here in the terminal and put your gift cards on. I think she said you could even do cash. So this is something that might speed up the process instead of having to get on the ship and wait at guest services. Matthew, how we doing?
Good. It's probably going to be a bit of a boring hour and a half though here as we wait for everyone to get off.
Yeah, what time is it?
11:41.
So 11:41, we're still here in the terminal. Usually by 11:41, we'd be knee deep in our first guy's burger, but that's not the case this time. But we'll see how much longer it takes. I don't know, people are still getting off the ship. We can see them walking down the ramp that we're going to be going on in a little bit. So I don't know, easily probably another hour and a half. We'll see what happens. We'll keep you posted, but we're being patient. We're chatting with friends, so that's always cool. And we got some good comfy seats. So this place is filling up pretty good. Looks almost like a normal day at this point, but we're just a few hours late to the game. All right, well, the time has come. They finally announced Diamond guests can go on through. It's a cluster. It's a cluster. We waited about an extra hour and a half, but we're finally making it on the ship, so let's go. All right, so here we go. If you remember, this port has this ramp you have to go up. So if getting around is a little bit tough for you, you can always take an elevator up. They have that option as well. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Lots of people excited to get on this ship right now. Folks behind me, folks in front of me, everybody's pumped up. And here's the final steps.
You guys, as soon as we step
There's a nice little sign right there, Carnival Firenze. Looks good. It already has a little different vibe to these doors and the decoration. I can feel it already. And now we're gonna see what's going on inside. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Hey, hey, hey. What's up, everybody? How we doing? Hey guys, how we doing? What's up, what's up, what's up? Woo! Look at that, look at that. It looks great here. It looks great. Look at it here. Look at this first look at the Firenze. Looks fabulous. Wow, look at that. Very cool, very awesome.
Right now. So let's welcome our new friends to your new home as well. So if you just arrived, welcome on board, everybody. Welcome aboard. My name.
Matthew, what do you think? First glimpse.
Looks pretty cool, a bit fancy. I like it.
Very awesome, huh? Very awesome. All right, it looks cool. We're gonna go find a muster station right now, so let's go.
Welcome to your home, away from home. Let's go.
All right, there's a little bit of a better look here of the main atrium bar area. Right out of the gate, you notice this funky little back of a lion right here versus the traditional Vista style ships. We'll talk more about it, but this ship is built in the same as the Vista class ships. So the layout and the physical make of it is going to be exactly the same as the Vista, the Panorama, the Horizon. Thank you, Matthew. So that's the layout of the ship, but the decor is what's going to be different. You can already feel a different vibe in here with just how it looks and the feel of everything. Looks a little more formal, looks a little bit Italian, and we're gonna go back here on deck. I think we're on deck 4 right now, and we're gonna walk through what should be the casino, and we're gonna look for our muster station. All right, so we got on the ship. We headed to our B4 muster station. We knocked that out real quick already, guys. It's been super, super fast. Here's a Heroes Tribute Bar, right? So that's very cool, very comfortable. I love the look of this thing.
On the panorama, wasn't just a lot of chairs in here?
It was mostly chairs and a few booths. Although, Matthew, I don't see an MGM gambling thing.
I do remember. I remember that from the panorama. That little MGM.
That's all right. That's all right. We'll be okay. Okay, so midship elevators are just reserved for luggage to go up and down. So we're going to go to the aft part of the ship here on deck 4. And we're going to sneak onto that elevator, go up to our cabin on deck 9, dump our stuff at the cabin, and then keep on checking out this ship. All right, so we made it up here to deck 9, right? We got the aft elevator to come up. Look at this decoration. Very nice, very cool. Wow, those are some pretty intense paintings they have over there.
I have to watch the camera. There's a few...
There might be some naked folk
there is.
Paintings here, so please, if there's children watching the video, have a conversation now before you go any farther. So listen, it always says this: welcome aboard. Your stateroom attendants adding the finishing touches to your room. Stateroom is available from 1:30. Well, I don't know when they'll be done today. Usually that's the rules, but Matthew, go ahead and open that door, because if you are a diamond, platinum, or I think a suite guest, or if you have faster to the fun, you can crack this door open and you can go back here, find your cabin, drop off your bags, and then go out and have your fun without all your bags attached. So that's always a cool thing. It's a benefit. Pre-pandemic, your room was usually ready. That's not the case now, but it's cool to drop off your bags anyway. All right, so we found our cabin, 9364. The door's propped open, so they're still working on the rooms, guys. We had a delayed embarkation. It's been crazy, I'm sure. No room key yet for us here, but we'll be okay. We're gonna go in, drop off our stuff, and we'll see how things are. So here's the first look at our cabin on the Firenze. Oh, what do you think, Matthew? Again, this ship is only about 4 years old, so it's still relatively new. Looks good. I like that. Look at that fancy. It's almost like a marble-looking countertop there. A little different pattern we haven't seen before. Different-looking towels right there. That's kind of cool. And look at the painting behind the beds. Now, it is a connecting cabin. Originally, Sharon and Callie were going to be in the room next door. But this is our hangout. Matthew, what do you think?
Looks pretty nice, pretty fancy.
You liking
the
it?
bathroom, luckily it has the shower that doesn't just have the curtain. It's the actual
Oh, hold on a second. Matthew's right. Oh, it's not even a curtain. Wow, guys, we're living the big life right here. I mentioned earlier about this ship, Carnival Firenze. This ship's still relatively new. It's only a few years old. I think it was only completed around 2021 or so is when the first sailing was. It's a Vista class ship, right? Similar to the Carnival ships that I mentioned earlier. So the layout of the ship is something we've seen before, but the decor is a whole different vibe. The idea about this ship was it was originally built to sail in China. It was designed for the Chinese market to experience an Italian-style cruise experience. And that's what this ship, the Firenze, was meant to do. So ultimately, Costa Cruises needed to downsize. They're still under the Carnival Corporation ownership umbrella, so they downsized, and Carnival Cruise Line took the ship over. They've taken a few other Costa ships as well, the Luminosa, I think, and the Venezia, which has been sailing for a while. So this is the third one, the final one for now, that's come on over to Carnival, sailing out of the West Coast. And I mentioned earlier, you notice, Sharon's not here. Truth be told, her mom's sick. She's not feeling well. She got put in the hospital before we were scheduled to come out here. So Sharon and Callie had to stay behind, and Sharon sent Matthew and myself to come out here and show you guys a little bit more about the Firenze. So we're going to do our best to represent Sharon as she traveled this week and share some video and things like that with y'all. Some people want to know already, will Matthew be reviewing the new Guy's Burger Pepperoni Pizza Burger? Stay tuned. We'll see if he checks it out. Hey Matthew, what time is it?
It's time to get some food.
Where are we going to go?
We're going to go to Guy's Burger to start out the trip.
Great call. Let's do it. We are midship. Our cabin's right here, 9364. And boom, here's where the elevators are. Now the elevators aren't open, but we can take the stairs and just go up one deck to midship on the Lido. How's that sound? Now, if you ever think that the guys on this ship are not working hard, look at all this luggage, and they are trying to lug it to all of the cabins right now. It is crazy, and these guys are busting their butts. So make sure you show them a little appreciation. Say thanks, say hi, talk to the crew, let them know you appreciate all the hard work they're doing. We're going out here to Lido Deck for our first look at this new design, okay? It's not your mommy's Carnival Lido Deck, I should say. This is a whole new flair. So Matthew, take us out there. Let's see what it looks like. This is going to be unbelievable. The tunes are jamming. Wow. Look at this. This looks awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I love it. All right, so we just came out here at Lido Deck. It is a whole new design than what you usually know. Right over here is the Tomodoro. It's like Mexican meets Italian. It's kind of like Blue Iguana if you're familiar, but they also have some other things like a meatball hero, Sicilian wrap, torta Milanese, stuff like that. So they've got a lot of good looking food. We're gonna check that out. I like it here. There's a lot more covered area on this ship with the tables that people can be under. A little less exposed area. And one thing I'm noticing right out of the gate, hey guys, there's a roof right here. Oh my God, this is crazy. Kind of a small little pool right here. Looks like a little bit of an area for the DJ, a little area for the dance party later. So we'll see how that goes. I see a bar over there we're gonna check out. Java Blue is over there, so it's not your usual Red Frog Rum Bar and Blue Iguana Cantina bar. They've just got a standard bar on one side and Java Blue on the other. Let's take a look around. I'll just show you. I'll stop talking and you can see it for yourself. So just a little standard bar here. I'm not even sure what the name is of it, but it's a whole different feel. More of a sit down, hang inside type of a joint. The DJ's crushing it right here. All right, so there we are. We got Java Blue right here. Let's take a little look. All right, it's just your standard Java Blue, but it's right here on the Lido Deck. How crazy is that? All right, they got all the snacks, they got the coffee, they got the treats in there for you. And we're gonna go right over there. We're gonna go to the Guy's burger joint right now. The Italian version here on the Firenze. Let's check it out. So here's a little secret, okay? Everyone's in line over there on the pool side, but if you come over here, there's no line. So here we got Guy's Burger, Carnival Firenze style. Plain Jane, straight up, pepperoni pizza burger. How does that sound? The ringer and the super melty mousse. That sounds pretty awesome as well. I'm not sure what I'm gonna get. Let's see what Matthew gets. Let's say hi to the guys. What's up, guys? How we doing today? One of the hardest working guys on the cruise ship right here. Team Guy's Burger, baby. Look at me. Awesome.
Welcome to beautiful Carnival Firenze. Welcome to Guy's Burger Joy.
So did Matthew go for the pepperoni pizza burger? Everybody wants to know. Matthew, tell us what you got.
I didn't. I was hungry. I just wanted to get a normal Guy's Burger. Simple. Just went plain Jane. Double burger though, right? Double patties. Got some fries on the side. Very simple. Normal Guy's Burger on here on the Firenze. So there's no variation or difference. This is straight up just Guy's Burger that you're going to find on any Carnival ship, and it tastes amazing as always.
All right, so are you gonna have the pepperoni pizza burger at some point?
I might get into that later in the week.
Okay, so there we go. That's what Matthew got, just a double cheeseburger, keeping it simple. And you know, we've talked about this before, but I got 2 patties with donkey sauce. Threw on a couple other things, but I'm trying to watch my figure, okay? I'm trying to keep my girlish figure alive. So I just got 2 patties, no bread, no other fixings really. I'm just gonna eat this for right now. And I'm going to try to eat pretty healthy on this cruise, so you guys can watch along, follow along, and let me know how I'm doing. See if I break down. But we're going to dig out in this food, and then we're going to see a little bit more of this ship. So let's take a look. All right, so we devoured a couple guys' burgers. They were delicious. To our right here is Swirls, right? You guys know ice cream machines all over the place. They're going to have frozen yogurt and regular ice cream, soft serve, so you can check that out on the Carnival ship. And I like the decorations here. Looking behind Matthew, kind of a different vibe. So it gives you that kind of outdoor, I don't know, Italian feeling, I guess. So I'm liking the look of the place so far. Simple seats, everything's comfy. Cushions on the chairs, so that's cool. And in a minute we're going to go check out the aft as part of this deck, Lido deck, and see what it looks like back there. Alright, so I mentioned earlier this ship is like a Vista style ship. So they've got a forward buffet area and then they have an aft buffet area. They've got a soda station here too that Matthew noticed, but it doesn't seem to be working right now. That sucks.
There's only 2 sodas and they're not even working.
Sorry, we'll be back. Alright, we'll give them a little bit. There's a beer station too, so you can check that out. And there's a few other stations, and here's a guy trying to hug me. Ah! Alright, so finally we're making to the aft of the ship here on deck 9.
Yeah, I want to go there.
They got the pool back here, they got the bar back here. You've seen this type of stuff before. Oh, and here's Matthew's favorite. Look at that. Look at this. What's up, guys? Some more hard-working dudes. What's up, guys? The pizza guys. They work so hard for you. All right, nice little area back here. It just looks great. I mean, what are you gonna do? It's your standard aft pool area. I can see hanging out here a lot. Very popular bar back here, the Versilia pool bar. So you got Pizzeria del Capitano on that side. And then over here you got the seafood shack. Let's take a look. And I only know that from watching videos about the ship. Here's a friendly guy right here. Here's a friendly guy, and here's a lady I gotta say hi to. All right, well, here we are. Here's a look at the seafood shack, right? You've heard of that before. You've heard of the seafood shack before. So they got the seafood shack on this ship. And it also doubles as a miniature version of Shack's Chicken. The Chicken Shack is what it's called. So during the day, it looks like for lunch, is what a guy just told me. It's going to be the Chicken Shack. So you can get food similar to Shack's Chicken on some of the Carnival cruise ships. And then at 3:30, it reopens for the Seafood Shack. It'll have all your little seafood treats. I'm learning so much about this ship. So far, it's pretty cool. And I'm trying to make sure you guys see less of this and more of that. All right, well, sometimes things can get chaotic. And when the ship gets delayed unexpectedly by 2.5 hours, that's definitely one of those times. There are still people coming in on the ship, and it's almost 4 o'clock. Things were insanely packed as we tried to get on the elevator. You can almost see over there. You can see how crazy it is. And now, we're gonna see if we can get what would become our first drink of the day, believe it or not. I see a seat right over here. There might be a seat available. I think there's a seat. Let me ask this fella. Excuse me, sir. Is this seat right next to you? Is this available?
For drinkers only.
For drinkers only.
Or gamblers. Or gamblers.
Well, I'm not sure if I fall into that category, but I'm going to do my best. So I'm going to take a seat here for drinkers or gamblers only. And we're going to wait a minute until guest services dies down, because look at this line. All right, guest services line, not too bad over there. But off to the left is the Diamond Platinum line, and that line is longer than the dang regular line. So we're going to sit tight, have our first drink of the day, if you'll join me for that. Right here at this beautiful atrium bar. Listen, since it's just the boys on this cruise, let me give you a little look at some of the alcohol they have here on the Firenze. Okay, I'm seeing Belvedere vodka, Grey Goose, Ciroc, so they got some good stuff there. Buffalo Trace bourbon. I see Bullet bourbon, Jack Daniels, Gentleman Jack is there. Seagram 7, Jack Daniel Tennessee, Sazerac Rye. Is that what I see over there? Let's see. I see some Chivas Regal Scotch, some Black Label. Is that double black? That's regular Johnny Walker Black. We've got some Crown Royal, a couple of tequilas.
I have the soda package.
Matthew has the soda package. Yes, you do. Congratulations. There's some Dewar's, some Glenmorangie Scotch up there. Glenmorangie. And that's it at the Piazza del Duomo, I think is what that sign says. So there's a look at some of the booze. And remember, when you get on the ship, first things first, they may not have all of the alcohol out. They run out of alcohol sometimes each week, and then they have to replenish. And my friend right here, Larry, said that when he got on, they didn't have any of the Buffalo Trace bourbon, but shortly after that, they brought up a fresh bottle. And
High Noon.
And High Noon seltzer. So we're going to start off with one of these.
High Noon.
Speaking of first, it's my first drink of the trip with my buddy Larry right here.
I can't say it's my first.
Just pretend. And cheers, everybody. All right, so we left the bar en route to the steakhouse, but we came by the Bonsai Teppanyaki. Now on this ship, unlike some of the other Vista class, it's on the port side of the ship, so they have a couple more areas for seating. It's a little bit larger. And you know how this works. There's going to be some awesome chef flipping eggs and all kinds of fun stuff right here, making delicious teppanyaki meal for you. Across the way is the piano bar 88. And just so you know, we are on deck 5 right now. Some have said it's a little bit smaller than they like, but looks like a standard bar. I think what it is usually on a Vista class ship, the piano bar's on the port side and the teppanyaki's on the starboard side, but they're flipped here. And here we are coming up to midship, and you can see down into the casino there on deck 4. A lovely statue. That's just an example of the difference here on the Firenze and the decor. We got bonsai sushi here. And of course right here you've got the Amari bar, which is this ship's version of the Alchemy bar right here, right? They've got a different menu, but I bet you can get a lot of your old favorites here as well. All right, now right here again, midship, we also have the Fahrenheit 555 Steakhouse. We'll be here later on in this trip, so make sure you look for that video when Matthew and I dine for dinner at the Fahrenheit Steakhouse. As we come towards the aft of the ship on deck 5, we come by Il Viaggio. Il Viaggio is the Italian restaurant here. It's a specialty restaurant. It's going to cost a little upcharge, but they've got an amazing Italian menu, Il Viaggio. A nice little seating area right here, because they've got the Frizzante bar right here, so you can have some cocktails, enjoy yourself, and you can go outside and sit as well here. So that's kind of a nice little setup, the Frizzante. All right, and here we come to the Tuscan Lounge, right? This is towards the aft of the ship here on deck 5. You got dancing, drinks, stuff like that. They're gonna have a band playing here on a regular basis at night. And then over here you've got the Tuscan bar. Nice little setup here, some tables. Again, you can go outside, enjoy your drink. I see a little bar set up out there too. I don't know if that's open. So everything looks gorgeous here. And if you keep going back, you've got the Moda bar and lounge, and that's going to be the equivalent of the Havana area that you see on other Vista class ships. Yep, so there you go, the Moda bar and lounge. All right, you can go in here at night, enjoy the bar, hang out. From what I know, this is open. This area is going to be open all day to anybody, the bar in this area. And if you want to go outside, it opens after 7 to the regular guests. During the day, it's only available for people that are booked in the Moda area of the ship. All right, well, we're not exactly sure what's going on with Sail Away because of the delay getting on the ship, but we're coming up here to the Sail Away party, and we're going to see what's going on. Should be a good time. I don't know how they're going to do it here on the Firenze. They might have already started it. It might be over. I'm just not sure, but we're going to check it out and see what happens. So let's see what's up. Looks kind of quiet up here. Pretty busy, looking like a good time. I think they're sounding the alarm. I think it's time to go, baby.
Did you know this is when the ship was going to take off?
I don't know anything about anything anymore.
We're doing the test.
Time for that, guys. It's time for that. All right, so we're finally setting sail here in the Carnival Firenze, and I'm down here at the Rococo. I don't know how they say it. The Rococo bar, I think it is. And I met some friends down here that are all hanging out. They're all right back here in a group. And that's it. Matthew is back in the room doing a few things. And we're all going to try to make dinner tonight, maybe get a larger group for the main dining room. So it's been great so far. The ship's been awesome. The service has been pretty good. They had to shut down during the muster drill, the safety briefing. Remember that. Make sure you drink up and get an extra drink before the safety briefing, because they're going to shut that down for about 15, 20, 25 minutes, and you'll be without a cocktail. So make a note of that for your trip, and we'll see you guys soon. And don't worry about this guy right here. It's been a great day so far, and now we're in the dining room. We're in the Michelangelo dining room, deck 3. In the aft. We're gonna have a great dinner. Are you excited for our first meal in the Firenze?
Yeah.
All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna show you the menu like usual. We're gonna show you the food like usual. I think it's gonna be really good, so we'll see, but we've got a lovely spot. Let me show you where we're sitting here, deck 3 after the ship. We stopped by the Tuscan Lounge here. The band's playing. We got a lot of our friends here in a big circle, hanging out, having a cocktail, chilling out, having a good time. All right, well, we had an awesome time here at the Tuscan Lounge. The band was fantastic. They're still jamming right now. A little Rosanna getting played over here, and everybody's having a good time, laughing it up, engaging. It's fantastic. Guys, if you're not cruising with groups of people, you're missing out. A lot of fun times are happening. So we're gonna head out to the casino in a little bit. I don't know if we can show you any of that, but we'll wrap up the night shortly. It's been a great evening. Post dinner here on the Firenze. Well, listen, it comes a time where you got to wrap things up, and this is the time for us. Awesome embarkation day here on the Carnival Firenze. We gambled a little, we hung out, we had some drinks as a group, did a little dancing. It was awesome. Carnival Firenze, great night. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in the next video.